For more on the race for Ontario, our chief election correspondent Bryn Weiss joining us now live from Toronto. And Bryn, the Ontario Provincial Police Union is again under fire today for wading into this election. The union is opposing Tim Hudak, and a lot of people are uncomfortable with the OPPA taking any political stance.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Sneha, and that's really been the consensus from the beginning. When the OPP Association put out these attack ads against Tim Hudak, it was widely panned as inappropriate. Some even questioned the legality of basically government workers taking out attack ads, police workers obviously taking out attack ads against Tim Hudak. Well, again today, it is the big story on the campaign trail. What we understand is that the OPP commissioner was going to be meeting with union executives at the OPPA to talk about how perhaps inappropriate this was. We also now understand from Toronto Sun revelations that the OPPA has given about $30,000 to the Liberal Party. They also met with Liberal campaign staff to discuss who knows what. That was back on May 26, according to the Toronto Sun. And so this story is still developing, and understandably, the leaders today talked about their concerns. Let's listen to Tim Hudak from earlier today in Ottawa.
What they're trying to do with all that money is they're trying to elect the legislature, the compliant politicians who will bend to wage and benefit increases and try to intimidate their opponents. Not me. I have heard from frontline police officers that are deeply concerned, if not angry, about the actions of the union. And I separate the irresponsibility of the union leadership from the hardworking police officers who put their lives on the line each and every day.
And Sneha, one of the other interesting pieces to all of this, it appears as though there was division amongst the union leadership when they decided to take out these attack ads. Again, from the Toronto Sun, we're seeing transcripts of a union leadership meeting in which some members said they wanted to support their local PC candidates, including Vic Fideli and some others in central Ontario, but it was overruled. The union came out with these attack ads, and so now obviously Tim Hudak saying he's heard from frontline officers who don't like what the union has done, so he's able to separate officers from their union. Also, just a reference here about Kathleen Wynne. Earlier today, she said she's not viewing the OPP Association as endorsing her. Rather, she says they just simply have concerns about Tim Hudak and what he would do to government services.
All right, we'll have to see how much of an impact this has on voters at the end of the day. We are going to keep our eyes on the developing race. Thank you so much, Bryn.
You're welcome.